O'Brien, scrubby kick to the outer side. Mark there. Put down, there's Watling. Watling does a dipsy doodle. Could get a high contact call and does. Is that against O'Brien? It was. Goes in board. In almost intercepted play on this Baker. That's Anthony on that long raking left foot. Goes high and long. And there is Blanchfield. Can't get there. Butters up well. Triffett along the ground. Over the back. Is that Crawford? No. Looking for Haswell on the centering ball. Kelleher in front. Marks about 45 metres directly in front of goal, David. Fast start here for Newcastle City.
Indeed. Marcus Delora on the bench at the moment. That's a luxury. Along there with Bo, I think, in 24.
Yep.
And also Xander Cross, brother of Arizona Cross.
Correct. It was interesting to see Bryce Grett start on the bench early as well, David. So he's only just gone out there.
Ducks and Drakes, that is. Baker goes wide to attacking side. And that's almost 50 metres. Now, Connor Haswell is going to be kicking. This is the attacking pocket with this breeze, Lucas. Lace-out delivery from the quality of Sublime Baker. You won't remember a bloke called Leon Baker who played for Essendon in the IDAs, but actually this bloke reminds me a bit of him. Same surname. So, trying to kick this today, so the only assume he's going back from injury. Yep. Bit of a luxury.
That's perhaps why Tim Cotter plays Connor Haswell forward of the football in this Newcastle City side as well, David. Dave passes with the ball up. Keys, Quinlan gets it out. Knocked forward there by Triffett. Knocked off the ball by Grates, legally apparently. Dwyer on his non-preferred right. Goes deep into the forward pocket. Tomlinson does the team thing and Shepherd's out of the way. Long to this outer side. Quinlan tracks back and takes a mark. Look, goes squaring to the centre and does. There's Anthony Baker. He could almost go. It was raffled between him and his brother as well. Goes further centrally. O'Donoghue to the outer side on his left. Short stabbing 15-20 mark. Look, goes squaring to the centre and does. There's Anthony Baker. He could almost go. It was raffled between him and his brother as well. Goes further centrally. O'Donoghue to the outer side on his left. Short stabbing 15-20 metre pass. This is the key kick here. He goes long. Does O'Donoghue goes long. It's a raffle of Cardiff players at the back, however. Outer side. Ducks into Zvukovic. Goes over the head. Snot by O'Malley. Shrugs off a tackle. O'Malley goes for another shot at goal. Smothered. Butters up more to Gretz. Gretz goes to the outer side to Vukovic. And in front there of Hamish Thompson, the ball goes
into trouble. That surely was holding the ball, not paid. Gretz. That can't be if they're being consistent. Gracious me. Sorry, Ryan, I'll disagree with that one. It was a good tackle. He's caught into play on. Dwyer off one step. Haswell and Tomlinson. Too strong Tomlinson. Really good upper body strength there on Connor Haswell, who's no weakling, let me tell you. Patrick Jelani has some space out there. Goes the long ball, holds up in that breeze. Baker. Ian Baker, I'm sorry. Who I imagine is the older brother. Oh, well.
Quinlan on the edge of the square, and that'll be 50 metres. David, will it? No. Got out of the protected area just in time. Tomlinson on the mark, just inside forward 50. Sam O'Brien puts him back on his correct line. It's going to be but as you said, the attacking side of this for this win, David. So Quinlan should have the distance. Quinlan gets it up there, hangs out to the left side, trying to kill the ball. Is sniping there is Crawford. Back to this outer side is Davies. Goes short into the flank for Tomlinson. Do you think Tomlinson? No, he goes short inside that 45 to O'Brien. O'Brien immediately plays on. Cascades to the Blanchfield. Sorry, Kelleher comes over the top. However, that's a scrubby kick. As that Thompson on his right it is. Thompson goes immediately to this outer side. Who's there? Selkirk's there. Good shepherd at the back from Crawford. Knock there. Goes to ground, however. Haswell keeps his feet. Haswell goes for that centering ball to Keast. And that ball is going to hit the behind post. So we'll have a boundary throw in deep inside forward 50 for Newcastle City with 21.5 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Hasn't been real good service to Keast so far. They've sort of gone in and around him a bit.
I was saying earlier, attacking this near side, David, so he hasn't really had the opportunity.
Keast and Bow pushes out from Keast, I thought, straight pushing the back. The rat, Simon O'Brien, gets it at the second attempt. Vukovic, very fast hands. Ends up to Clark, who doesn't get tackled and as a result gets a disposal. Durbridge will go straight down the spine You got to understand football, understand how good that was. Keast in front, Durbridge a 55-metre bullet pass. Lucas Holmes, take us through that goal. Oh.
Cam must have heard us, David, from afar. Did the right thing for a forward, playing in front, good solid lead, and he'll go back and kick from no more than 35 metres.
You can just feel this game. Cardiff are really starting to get an imprint on it right now. Patrick Delaney with his left goes out of side. Selkirk just beats him for pace. Away he goes. One bounce. Two bounces, average. Drives it forward over Keast, which isn't wise. Coming is Crawford. Crawford's capable of kicking that. You wouldn't believe it, he hasn't. Down there from Campbell.
No, Campbell, rather, sorry.
Oh, lovely hands, Clark. No, Vukovic, I'm sorry. Off towards the Rat O'Brien. There's the smother from Gretz.
Keeps it out in front. Job's there. Decides to ignore him. Goes inboard. There's Baker. Ian, what can he do on his non-preferred side? Gets the ball in front of Batten. Thompson's there if he wants it. Batten just chips the ball ahead. There's O'Malley. Goes ahead to Baker. Anthony this time on his right. Baker centers this ball. Who's at the back? Isolated goes immediately. It does O'Donnell. Goes to Gretz. Gretz goes back to this side on his left. Gets the ball just over the top. Good kick in the end. There's a handball on if he decides to use it. There's Delore. There's one bounce from Delore. No, second looks for right. No, for Joe, rather. Joe keeps his feet to try and get the ball over. Back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell goes long on his left side. Robson's there in a foot race. That's a good one with Dwyer. Can he keep up? Dwyer burns him. Gets the extra number inside to Watling. Had a mental blank there, sorry. Watling gets lace out to Hazel. Hazel immediately plays on, goes to the hot spot. Has to play defensive forward there, did Quinlan. Did he drag that ball in? He's asking the question.
Lucas, that's a very good question. Ryan Stanton in good position.
Yep. It's a good question.
My word.
Stanton answered with no. Quinlan and Bow this time. Quinlan won't.
Pressure on. They put pressure on him, just gets rid of it. Siren is imminent. Dwight goes to quarterback. Batten goes forward with a handball. Over to Selkirk. Ordinary bounce. Sweetenham swooping. SWSW. I'm impressed with that. Now in front, Max. Gets the ball. They've got to kick this goal now. Crawford off to Sweetenham. Finish it, son. That is such good football, Newcastle City. No wonder their crowds are applauding. Very, very good running football. A lovely goal, Brady Sweetenham. Newcastle City.
Ryan dishes it out to Keys. Gets buffeted off the ball by Kelleher. Kelleher surveying his options. Gets a left-handed handball out to Dwyer. Can Dwyer pick it up? He can. Straightens onto his right boot. Dwyer goes long and wide. Tomlinson's there. Can he effect it? No. O'Donoghue from Newcastle City on his left. Goes deep inside forward 50. Goes to the back. There's O'Donnell. O'Donnell puts on another tackle. Gets in high but not paid. Hacked through to there in front of Gibson. Goes out of bounds deep inside forward 50 for Cardiff. Sorry, for Newcastle City.
Looks like it's actually boundary thrown. The boundary umpire's coming running from a distance, and he is.
It's a great matchup, and Macaulay O'Malley goes through and get off my youngster. And there's a holding the ball decision being paid there, David.
Marcus Talil, that must have been O'Malley that went through on that Shepherd and just cleaned up Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus to his enormous credit got up straight away.
Heavy and legal, no problems there. Here's Keast again. Can he fly? Oh. He did. Crumbing down. Is that Thompson or Crawford?
Well. Kellner as well.
No, neither. Don't worry me. That's what you want from your forwards there, David. Front and square.
And they got the ball because Keast went up and made a contest, got hands on it, crash ball, Haswell, 2 steps, goal, over shot.
Knocked out of there by Baker. Directly to us. It's coming straight to us. Mitch Knight playing, sweeping at the back. Can he get the ball? He has. Gets the soccer along the ball. Here's the Dwyer. Here's Watling as well. Has been also very impressive, of course, in the Swans academies. There's King. King on his left. Is he going to square it? He can. Top of the square. Defensive thing done. There's Crawford off the ground.
Give me your strength.
He's missed though.
I just thought as soon as you got near that ball, I was watching while you were commentating. I thought, look out, danger. He gets it clean, it'll be a goal. Now, I think they might have. They've got away. They go.
Real quick. They're back into the centre. Tomlinson gets pushed down. Keaston Gretz are there. Thompson with a good tackle. They're appealing for in the back, I think, but wasn't paid there by umpire Parsons, and he'll bowl the ball up just to the left side of the centre circles. Keast dumps the ball forward. Does Baker again. Top of the square. No mark. Play on this. Kelleher. He's on his favourite left side. Watch out. Crawford can do anything. Shimmies one way. Shimmies the other. Crawford over his shoulder. Pulls it too much. Through for a point. Newcastle City 13 goals, 5-83. Leading Carter 5 goals, 10-40. David, after 6 3/4 minutes in the last quarter. Probably one. He's a very good sharpshooter. He's very much so. Mitchell's still. Is he still in the US doing
I don't know where Mitchell is. I'm not sure.
He's on a.
Job goes backwards.
He's doing some punting work in the NFL. So many Australians are now as well, which is good to see.
I think he ended up at Vanderbilt as a punter.
Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt, yep. Kelleher will run in to kick a goal. Very, very easy. Just called by crash ball. And a simple goal to Hugh Kelleher from about 3 metres. And that is his first for today. The score check. Newcastle City 14-5-89. Carter fame.
Yeah, it was very well done because Robson had been able to get him back, got on the inside of him once already, but Sweetenham butted up for more. He's been good so far.
Batten down the line. O'Malley, a chest mark, misses it. Puts a fend on, beats one, beats two. He's such a strong player. Pound for pound, one of the strongest in the league, I reckon. O'Donnell, Tomlinson in exactly the right spot. Delaney on his left goes wide, hits Gretz, who's been a bit quiet today, Bryce Gretz. Down the line, finds Joe. He's got some time and space. Here's Marcus Delure's voice. Marcus plays on, beats Cam Keast like he's not there. And
back is that Durbridge takes a mark on his ankles. Called to play on. Goes a chipping ball. A very dangerous run in the middle of the corridor. However, his drag out of it was not paid. Play on. However, they get the ball back. Was that O'Malley goes long forward. Wayne out his Kelleher. You think you turn and go. Goes to Batten. Batten goes straight through the corridor. Very courageous there from Vukovic. Should have a free kick. Not paid. Gibson goes out. There's O'Neill gets wrapped up straight away. What's the decision going to be? Holding the football. Did make a genuine attempt to dispose, David. And he gets paid to O'Donoghue. And is that 50 again? No.
And she just looked in the best condition, and she's in great form. She was having a great game. So we hope that Zana's okay. Clock did stop. So we're going to do some extra time. Durbridge down the line, open side. Max tries to step his man, doesn't. Goes to Mitchell Knight. Knight off one step. Doesn't actually hit anyone, which is unlike Mitchell. Vukovic reading it. Oh, intercepted. Crawford like a thief in the night. Tomlinson, handball. The Rat, Simon O'Brien. Down the line. Perfect delivery. And I do mean perfect to Joe. Lennon, Ryan at ground level. Stolen by Thompson. Flat out stolen. I reckon he's been all right today, Campbell. He's been okay. O'Donoghue sweeping left-hander. Thompson. Wide. Perfect delivery to Quinlan. Now, Keast should go left. Keast should go to his right here. That's a one-on-one up deep. And Keast has his back's turned here. It's not the first time today that's happened.
And you could also see Tomlinson drifting back too, just trying to impact whatever contents he chose to go to. And they're going to turn it over here, and they have. Try and cut it to run and carry the other way. Out of side there is that Delore.